Okay, my name is Bunny Music, M-U-S-I-C, and I was diagnosed with COPD 12 years ago. All of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, I was a real estate rental agent in New York City, and one day I ended up in the hospital. I couldn't breathe. A year later, I was given oxygen 24 hours a day. So I've been on oxygen 11 years. It's easy for me to get around with it. I can carry my travel tank over my shoulder. It weighs 6 pounds when it's full, and it can last me up to 7 hours. But if I'm sitting down and if I'm driving, I can turn it down to on demand. So I only get oxygen, excuse me, when I breathe in. That's what makes it last longer. I don't have to wheel something separate from me. I can carry my pocketbook and my liquid oxygen over my shoulder. It's very convenient. I can go to the laundromat myself. I can take my tank over my shoulder, take my laundry, put it in the car. I don't need 2 hands to use my oxygen because it's on my shoulder. So I can use my hands for the laundry. I just came back from the laundromat. Oh yeah, it's everything. I mean, I feel so comfortable. I love the company. They've been very good to me, but they're trying to keep the liquid for the people that are already on liquid oxygen because they know how important it is to us. The only thing I know is that they're paying the same amount for all the oxygen, whether it's liquid, gas, or a concentrator. Medicare is paying the same amount, and the liquid costs more for them, for the providers to buy. Even if your doctor provides you with a prescription for liquid oxygen, because they know how much better it is for patients, doesn't necessarily mean they'll have it. If I want to go down the shore in New Jersey, which I do every year in September, I have my oxygen provider has an office down the shore. But if I had to depend on one of those larger companies, I would be in a lot of trouble. I don't know how I would do it because they wouldn't provide me with the liquid oxygen. He was surprised to learn about the oxygen. He had no idea. People just, they don't, you see somebody with oxygen and you just know that they have oxygen, but you never think about what kind of oxygen or how long does it last or where do they get it from. So unless you're involved in the oxygen, it's hard to know what the difference is. It's hard to know the difference. But if you put me on a concentrator and the electricity goes off, then I have to worry about where my oxygen is going to come from. I have to pay for the extra electricity that it costs to run it. I belong to COPD support. I belong to the COPD Foundation. I've traveled to Washington a few times to try to make my politicians understand what we're going through. But unfortunately, COPD is not the kind of disease that people want to get out and about. They don't like to be seen. They have a hard time traveling. So they're not we don't show ourselves. We don't go on walks like for breast cancer because they can't walk that far. So it's kind of hard to let us be seen. They don't know enough about it. If they don't belong to a COPD group on the internet, then it's impossible because they really don't know what's going on. There are people that don't know the difference between liquid, gas, and concentrators. They really don't know. I feel badly for the people that they're going to have their oxygen taken away, and they're going to be forced to use something that's impossible for them to handle. It's going to be impossible for them to work with it.
Sounds good.
Competitive bidding stinks. We need to get rid of it. It's not good. It's not helping people. And if they don't get to see the patients, how do your politicians get to see the patients? You have to make appointments. You have to go see them. Let them see what it's like for somebody on oxygen.